Alice, Alice, Alice. Home with all the discolos that I have met. They have comforted and embraced my soul. Also the characters. There were more international people. There were more freaks and people that were completely questioning the system, and I have found them here, so I have felt very at home here. And of course that does give you the poetic license to create. I came not by choice. I came because I had no more things I had to do in the city. The city role just expired for me. It completely went numb, like flat. And I didn't choose it, I just arrived here. Through a lover, like many times you arrive to places, but I decided to stay. But I decided not in a rational way, I decided in an instinctual way. It was never a decision that went through my head. It was more like after a week, I felt like I had found my home. All these things have come together for me in Cadaqués, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here. And I totally believe that about Por de la Selva, because it doesn't have that capacity or that depth. Cadaqués started speaking to me like in a aesthetically, the environment, the people, the nature, the landscape, the history, and the underlying history. It was all juxtaposed in a way that it was so enchanting and enticing for me that I couldn't stop. I stayed. I believe that Cadaqués has a lot of layers and a lot of rocks. It's a hard place. It's a place that's hard in the way that you can't avoid nature. You have to confront it, and you have to confront everything that has happened to you. So I feel that there's a flow here that I connect with a lot of visions, a lot of memories, and I've been able to transform things in a way that has been very magical for me because of all the people that I've met. It's there, and here it's just more apparent. Maybe because the erosion of the rocks, because of the brutality of the sea, because of the sincerity of the conversations that you have here, you get closer to your soul, and in that way, the surrealism emerges in a more mythical way. It's a warm surrealism, I would say, which is different than the surrealism that has marked this city with Dali. I think that there's a surrealism that has a certain capacity to embrace human contact. It's a land of solitary people that have great capacity for relationship. Solitude about them, like they're alone in the universe. And I believe that Cadaqués has that about it, that you feel very alone because you're talking to your soul in a really direct way, but at the same time, you can have deep relationships. Really grateful to this place and to the way that it has been embraced here. Well, of course, like any relationship, it goes both ways. I love Cadaqués, and Cadaqués has come to love me.